Chapter 279. Why don't everyone kill me once? With the awakening of the nine-yang divine body, he realized that the true fire that only existed in his meridians and golden core had directly fused into his flesh. Just like the sword chi comprehended by the sword body spiritual conduit, it directly became his innate power. At this moment, any bit of blood would have the power of fire. Previously, only his nomological power contained true fire. Now, he had it all over his body. The power of his spells or battles had increased greatly. On the ground, the shattered ice disappeared, and Songshi appeared behind the white snake demon venerable, flames dancing on his skin. He hugged the stunned white snake demon venerable from behind. Beating is adoration and scolding is love one. Beating is adoration and scolding is love is a direct translation from the Chinese phrase that is used to describe love being shown through being scolded and disciplined. Your affection is too much for me. The white snake demon venerable was shocked, and she released the will-o-wisp of ice again. Then, it found that the masculinity in this person's body had become much stronger, and it could not freeze him instantly like before. Songshi deliberately leaned on her shoulder with a look of enjoyment. It's quite cool, then you can freeze to death. Killing intent burst forth from the white snake demon venerable's eyes, and she used even more nomological power to freeze this person. This time, Songsh's flesh was emitting scorching energy, but it was temporarily blocked. His palm continued to take advantage of the demon. Why does this old ghost's body contain such a majestic young origin? Why didn't it appear just now? Emperor Jin stared at Songshi. He had been paying attention and could clearly see the difference. Father, it might be the work of a treasure. Jin Wuji speculated. He did not think that this person was hiding his cultivation. Emperor Jin frowned and looked at the blood-robed old ghost that had been frozen into ice again. Until now, he had not found any traces of the so-called treasure. Amidst the shattering sound, Songshi died again. The nine-yang divine body continued to improve, and the true fire contained in his flesh and blood became denser. It was extremely beneficial to his cultivation of the supreme yang true fire. On the second resurrection, the white snake demon venerable was still held by Songshi. This time, she was not in a hurry to attack. Instead, she hugged Songshi and squirmed slightly against his body. She sized up Songshi's body and said with interest, "You're really capable. Do you want to go back with me to play?" She really wanted to capture this person and study him properly. She wanted to see how he dodged the will-o-wisp and how he teleported behind her. There will definitely be great benefits after figuring out these secrets. No problem. I don't mind having children with you. Songshi smiled. The snake demon's divine power could stimulate his nine-yang divine body to improve, so he was naturally interested in being frozen a few more times. Pervert, you're shameless. You even want to F***ck demons. Lu Youai spat in disdain. What a role model. Xuan Buzheng praised. Qi Changqing chuckled. This guy really knows how to talk. Faced with Songshi's ridicule, the white snake demon venerable's eyes flashed coldly, but it was unwilling to mention her vile spawn. It said expressionlessly, "Since you agree, let's go." She grabbed Songshi's arm and wanted to teleport away. Swoosh, Emperorkian stepped on the golden dragon and blocked the way with a domineering expression. White snake demon venerable, I didn't agree to let you take him away. This person wants to leave with me. What right do you have to stop him? The white snake demon venerable's body glowed with a cold light, and monstrous demonic chi transformed into a cold white snake that was as powerful as the other party. The two soul transformation aura collided, creating a terrifying energy storm on the spot. The weather changed drastically. One side was holy light, and the other side was cold hail. Songshi's expression changed. This was the true strength of a soul transformation cultivator. The white snake demon venerable hadn't used its full strength when dealing with him just now. This is an enemy of our human race. It's our internal matter. Don't interfere. Emperor Li landed on the side and stopped the white snake demon venerable from taking Songshi away. HMPH, him killing my son made it no longer an internal matter of your human race only. The Crimson Crow Emperor also landed on the white snake demon venerable's side. Although the Crimson Crow race and the White Snake race were natural enemies, it was fine to temporarily stand on each other's side for the sake of this person's treasures. The other kings, demon emperors, and even demon sovereigns only watched coldly, as if they were not prepared to get involved. However, the smart spectators knew that once something good appeared, they would definitely not sit still and wait around. In that case, we can only fight to decide who deserves the ownership. The white snake demon Venerable raised her brows, and a fierce aura appeared on its body, suppressing Emperor Jin. The latter had just broken through to the soul transformation realm, and his human physique was slightly inferior to a spirit snake like the white snake. He gradually fell into a disadvantageous position. However, when he took out a black spear, the difference was instantly made up. The power of the black spear fused with Emperor Qion's nomological power, and quickly transformed into a black dragon that emitted a powerful aura. For a moment, dragons and snakes appear in the void, and the black and white were clearly distinguishable. This is the Dharma treasure that replicates the numinous treasures, the heavenly dragon spear. Why does its power not match Emperor Qion's at all? So what if it doesn't match? This Dharma treasure, still powerful and has surpassed ordinary numinous artifacts. I wonder if they have reached the level of numinous treasures. The Jin nation is still as big as ever. Although they don't have any numinous treasures to support them, Emperor Jin has broken through to the soul transformation realm and refined this numinous treasure. Replica. He can't be underestimated. In the dark, there were people discussing softly. The expressions of the Sky Demon cult and the other demonic cultivators didn't look too good. The more powerful Emperor Jin was, the more unlucky they would be. At this moment, Sanshi rolled his eyes and let go of the white snake demon Venerable. He took a step forward and said, "I'm going with this demoness myself. If you want revenge, why don't you all kill me once to vent your anger?" Seeing that Sanshi was courting death again, Emperor Jin, Crimson Crow, and the others frowned. They could not figure out what Sanshi's motive was. Even if this old ghost was very difficult to kill, there was no need to do this, right? "Shut up. You have no right to speak now." The white snake demon Venerable waved her hand and Sanshi turned into ice on the spot, but he was not killed. She opened her mouth and wanted to swallow Sanshi. Suddenly, a dragon's roar sounded. A huge black dragon claw descended from the sky and forced her back with a bang. Sanshi was sent flying like a rubber ball by the aftershock of the collision. Crimson Crow Emperor's eyes lit up as he transformed into his original form. He spread his wings and flew out, grabbing at Sanshi. Tissoff emperorly slashed down with his huge axe, forcing Crimson Crow Emperor to dodge to the side. The power of the huge axe landed on the ground and slashed out a canyon. However, in the next second, a white shadow slapped him and sent him flying. The white shadow stopped and revealed a silver-white snake tail. Her scales had snowflake-like patterns. Endless freezing power was released with the cold light. The ground nearby was covered in a layer of ice, and snowflakes kept falling from the sky. Looking at its body, this was a white snake that was nearly 1,000 meters long coiling on the ground. There was a slight protrusion on her head. It was not an exaggeration to say that it was about to transform into a flood dragon. The white snake was a natural ancient mutant with a high growth limit. Hence, she was unlike snakes that could transform into flood dragons at the Golden Core realm. Although it was not a flood dragon, its strength was more terrifying than ordinary flood dragons. She moved her tail and caught Sanshi, who had turned into ice. She did not try to swallow him again because Emperor Jin was watching her. "White Snake Demon Venerable, are you sure you want to go against me?" Emperor Qion's expression was cold. "Believe it or not, I'll flatten your white snake cave tomorrow." "Emperor Jin, you're quite arrogant. Are you planning to rely on numbers to bully our snake race?" Amidst his sinister laughter, Black Snake Demon Venerable landed beside White Snake Demon Venerable with a fake smile.